But yeah, man. All right, let's dive into the first topic of the day, man. Some big news that came out last week that's still going this week. Is Aaron Rodgers on the move? How y'all feel about what y'all think? Y'all think he leaving Green Bay? What's
I
up?
don't know. I don't really know, to be honest, because we ain't heard from Aaron. Like we've been hearing from Adam Schefter, and that's another thing. The way he brought the story out, if y'all don't know the background, like my niggas just really said, "Hey, listen, I was getting information and I put two and two together and I put this news out here on draft night." So we don't even really know if what's really being said and the feelings and all. We don't even really know what's really going on. So if I had to guess, sometimes when you say shit, you say a lot. He didn't never come out and be like, "Yo, I want to be here." So maybe it's something to it. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I just think that the whole Adam Scheffler thing, that right there is the weird part of all of this. Because he literally started this gas fire, watched the fucking flames, and now he's just sitting back like, oh, hey, I just got a little bit of information. I never said it was factual. That's the weirdest part of all that shit.
He got that shit from Aaron. There ain't no way. Like the Packers ain't put that shit out. Like,
Right.
who the fuck you think he got it? Man, Aaron said all that shit. That is from Aaron. If it ain't from Aaron, that's from like Aaron's brother or
It's Aaron's
something.
little brother,
Like,
his cousin.
right, something like nah. That shit came from Aaron. I don't know if he'll actually leave. The way he did it, the timing of it just doesn't make sense if he wanted to leave. Like, if you really were like trying to maximize your chances of getting dealt, you could have done that a week earlier. Like, to do it the day of the draft, like a couple hours before when teams are finally getting their shit right, to me, that just says I really just want to embarrass these motherfuckers. Like, that's what that came to me, is just like, I really just want to shit on the Packers organization and this GM who I call Jerry Krause. Like, that's what that that's what that is to me. Because if you really want to get, you do that a week earlier before Denver trades for Bridgewater, or like a couple other teams might be able to move some shit around. You do that shit a few hours before the draft, like, that's really, really hard to then expect, a trade of that magnitude to come together in that short amount of time.
Yeah, I listening when I heard Adam Schefter say what he said on the Dan Patrick show, I was like, wait, do you do all your stories like that? Like, do you do all your stories,
It
or
might
you
be the
just
case, but I mean, this story wasn't something that was fabricated and not true. This is something that's something that's going on. So in the end, it's kind of a win for journalism. He put this out there, he caused all this, and now it's not like it's false. It's really real. Like this is the biggest news of the draft. Fuck who went number 1 or 2 or 3. We talk about Aaron Rodgers. We still talk about Aaron Rodgers. So it's like it's a win. It's a win. If he doing stories like that, we ain't got no story that say, yo, Adam on some bullshit. He just that's like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, this shit just came out left here. We never got that from Adam. So if he doing stories like that, and we finding that out now, it's a win.
Right. Because no one's ever questioned like Schefter on some like he be making shit up, or like he's been doing this for years now. So whatever he's been doing, it's been working. And like the whole job, when you, especially a job like that he does, that Woj does, Shams, like you do these things so you have those inside sources so that they trust you. So if he was making up shit and he was trash, he wouldn't get scoops like that. Period. Point blank. So whatever he's doing, it's he's doing it to stay cool with the players.
Me personally, I think it's more along the lines of a power move. It got a lot of similarities to the Russell Wilson situation. If you take it into account, I'm not too sure that Aaron leaked this though, to be honest, because you got a lot of people talking for Aaron, but Aaron's not speaking himself. But I know that's how superstars move through the media anyway, so it wouldn't surprise me if this did come from Aaron. But let's not forget and let's take into account that it was the Packers who kind of leaked out that, hey, yo, Aaron, we hiring this coach. You don't be the problem. You know what I'm saying? So this situation with the Packers it's been weird since they hired the coach. And it's not like they talked to Aaron to see who they wanted to coach the team or anything like that. So I feel like it's more of a respect thing from Aaron Rodgers. It seems like this is starting to be a recurring problem that, like, Deshaun wanted out because they didn't consult with him about the coach. You got Russell Wilson out here wilding for respect. Aaron Rodgers is following suit from what we've seen pretty much the whole offseason, if you want my opinion on it.
I think NFL players are trying to see, like, kind of trying to do what the NBA players do. Yeah. And really hold that power. And they don't have that same level of power. Their union has been trash and has been negotiating trash for decades now. That is and true. They don't have that kind of power. But if there's one position that really does, it's quarterback. And it's especially quarterbacks like Rodgers, like Russ, like Brady, those level of guys do wield some power. And I don't understand why there's an issue of wouldn't you want your coach and your quarterback to be on the same page? Like, you can call it a power move, but that's just common fucking sense that I want my coach and quarterback to be on the same damn page. Like, I don't think that's asking for too much to, hey, I know we need this stuff, but we're going to draft this quarterback in the first round instead. Like,
I was just about to touch on that because it's like the Packers kind of fucked themselves in this situation because you move up to draft a quarterback in the first round,
right?
But now you don't want Aaron to leave so you can play your quarterback. So it's weird. It's weird to me, bro. Like, if Aaron want to go and you feel like you got your future because that's who you traded for, go ahead and let him go. You know what I'm saying? But don't seem like that's what they want to do. So what the fuck do you do with Jordan Love now?
And it also sucks on the count of there's no, like, normally you would get those camps right now. And they aren't happening. So if Love, I do believe that if they were able to see that, oh shit, Love has taken a couple of steps up, maybe he is ready, then maybe you could feel a little more comfortable in getting rid of Aaron Rodgers. But you don't, because these camps and shit ain't happening. So it's a giant fucking unknown.
Yeah, I think they know that Jordan Love ain't ready, of course. I mean, that's obvious. This nigga ain't getting no fucking advice from Aaron. That's for damn sure.
Aaron definitely not fucking with him. So
nah.
Aaron's not fucking with him.
I mean, it's
clipboard.
It seemed like Aaron is just passing down tradition from when Brett Favre didn't fuck with him when he was coming up. So
exactly, Brett came in. Who's this nigga right here? Who's number 12? Fuck that nigga. I'm Brett. And so Aaron like, shit, I'm on the same shit.
Aaron sat there for 3 years while Brett said, you know what? I'm retiring. But you know what? I'm coming back.
Hey, he retired after that. He was like, wait, I'm gonna come back.
But at least, like, I couldn't get mad at the Packers for that.
I'm coming to your division too. I'm coming to your division. Like, that's crazy.
But that one at least made sense. Like, at least that's like the Packers are going, dog. Like, we need to know. You can't just retire and be unclear until 2 weeks into training camp, and you're like, all right, I'm a play. Like, nah, this just don't work like that. Like,
I think it will be very hilarious week 1 when Jordan Love has to start because Aaron Rodgers says, I'm not showing the fuck up. So what then? He either gonna say I'm not showing up, or he might just say I'm gonna retire and go do the Jeopardy shit, then go give me some more bread. Like, it's not like the nigga just say, you know what? I'm done. You start Jordan Love, you have Devontae work with Jordan Love.
Hey, like, who didn't Carson Palmer do that when he was playing with the Bengals, bro? He retired and like set out for like a couple of months.
There was something like that, but they had Dalton.
He went to Arizona.
Yeah,
but again, like, they again, like you had a camp, and like you had a camp, and they were like, "Oh shit, Dalton's good. We can roll with that." Like that, the fact that they can't at least look at Jordan Love and be like, "Okay, we might have something," fucks this whole situation up.
I feel you. Where's Joe? Because Joe got to catch this smoke for this. Because he finna not have a quarterback, and he do the most
He's
talking.
been real quiet about that shit too. I never seen Joe say anything about this situation at all.
Maybe today might be a good day to kind of poke the bear. The shot might be very interesting tonight, guys.
Oh yeah. Say less. I ain't got
It would be
nothing.
very interesting. And you know what? I have nothing to do tonight. By the way, I have nothing to do tonight. I just plan on sitting back and watching sports all day. So like, Joe,
This is
come
a slow
outside,
Saturday.
Joe.
This is a very slow Saturday.
You have a lot
We
to
gotta,
talk about when we play, y'all. You have a lot to say to us. Hey, don't be quiet, Joe. Don't be quiet. Come on,
I'm sitting there thinking like we got an average UFC card. The execution of Billy Joe Saunders.
I wouldn't even say that's an average hardcore. I don't know if that's average.
Yeah, that's a pretty below average card.
You're right. Skipping it because of the tournament tonight. You
got UM3 is probably number one, and you got Canelo murdering somebody is like ahead of the UFC card.
Yeah, Canelo's gonna beat up your local store owner today.
Right. So
Canelo's gonna smoke.
Joe might have to catch the smoke. You just might.
Yeah, we gonna be bored. The Wolves gonna be hungry tonight.
Well, guess we got that situated. Yeah, man. I don't think Aaron going nowhere. But if he do go somewhere, he going out west. If anywhere.
Where, Tennessee?
West. Out west. He's not coming to Tennessee.
You coming to Tennessee, Gerard?
Nah. We ain't got no. We ain't got
Tannehill for Aaron Rodgers straight up, right?
We could.
Just straight up.
The money works. Man, shut up.
Oh, all right, man. All right.
See, you started it. I said no.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. The money don't work.
What other team? Like, what teams are in the market for a quarterback right now?
Okay, so
Denver, I would say Denver.
Like Denver would have been, yeah.
I still think even with Teddy Bridgewater, I still think Denver. I think Washington would probably look at it if they had an opportunity. I don't know if they settled on Ryan Fitzpatrick.
That's a good one. I forgot about them. Please.
If he goes to Washington, I would hate it for you guys.
Listen,
Washington or the Giants, because the Giants is like this is Daniel Jones' last chance.
The Giants have really loaded up on offense. Like they got a lot of fucking weapons. Daniel Jones has got no excuse. Like it's gonna be like he got a couple games to get that shit together, and
this is his test.
And they're gonna be looking at somebody else. So Aaron Rodgers, he can fit over there. Number one, all them weapons. I'll be for real scared of that shit.
Hell yeah! I move on. I don't even want to consider that man was haunted. Haunted me.
We have to deal with him twice a year. Nah.
Nope. No parts of it. None.
I would if I seen him in Washington with that defense. Yeah, that'd be.
Nope. Stop.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. Yeah. We ain't got to speak that into it. No. We keep forgetting about the 49ers. We don't know if Trey Lance is gonna start outright.
Yeah, but you got to give him a couple years.
I mean, but
give Aaron. Aaron
with
37.
San Francisco ain't fucking with Jimmy G, so that's why I'm saying Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but you drafted him number 3. You gotta at least give him a chance. Like you have to give someone you drafted number 3 moved up in the draft to get him. You gotta give him a couple years. Like you gonna.
I'm saying you gonna start him. You're not gonna start him outright, right?
Depends on how he looks. I don't know how he's gonna look. It ain't like Jimmy G literally cost them the Super Bowl. Let us not forget their one good Jimmy G pass away from the Super Bowl.
Come quicker during time, Lord knows I've been
Anything
patient. But I still get to see it, trying to stay